matter how y'all try to spin a story, no matter if y'all blaming me, y'all blaming her, whatever, it does not fucking matter. Y'all don't know me and y'all don't know her. And I'm trying to get on here and not curse as much, but y'all really got us fucked up. It doesn't matter however y'all feel, what coulda, shoulda, whatever. It doesn't matter. An innocent life was taken.
This is the story of a lady who thought she was just going on a vacation in Sint Maarten with her sister for a fun time, not knowing that she would not make it back alive. She left Miami for Sint Maarten and was returned back to the States in a casket.
I only know two of the daughters. I don't know them.
All right, Denisha. All right, Denisha.
That is the story of Denisha Delancy, a young lady who met a man in the club, then followed him to his house, unknown to her that he was a drug kingpin who had a price on him and was about to be attacked and killed shortly. Unfortunately for Denisha, the night when his rival gang members decided to come kill him was the night she met her and also decided to go to his house. They were eventually attacked and none of them made it out alive. Is this bad luck or what? A lot of people were bashing her online, but her sister decided to come out and talk about what actually happened. Let's get into this story. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story happened in Sint Maarten, a Caribbean island known for its beaches, nightlife, and tourism. It is the kind of place people from all over the world travel to for vacation, celebration, and escape. Resorts, clubs, and late-night outings are part of the experience there. But like many tourist destinations, there is also a hidden side, one that visitors may not always see. And in this case, that hidden side would become part of a deadly situation. Denisha was simply a young woman enjoying life. She was 29 years old and from Miami, Florida. She was someone who loved to travel a lot, go out, and experience new places and enjoy life in general. She had multiple pictures of herself in different places enjoying her life, having fun some type of way.
I just want a roughneck nigga on the tongue. Am I dreaming? I'm fucking dreaming. Bro, I'm gonna just go back to sleep.
She got bored at home and decided to go on a vacation again like she had been doing before, but this time she did not know she will be returning. She headed to Sint Maarten with her sister and a friend, looking forward to a good time. At that point, there was no danger, no fear, and no sign of what was about to happen. She was just another tourist, just another person on vacation, doing what thousands of people do every day on that island. She was already having fun and was posting videos of the trip on social media. On the night everything changed, Denisha and her group went out to enjoy the nightlife. They visited a club, where they met a man named Damien Sylvester. He was from Trinidad and had been living on the island. They all hooked up and were having fun together with the man. They did not know that this man, who identified himself to them as operating a PVC pipe installation and sales business, was also a drug lord who had gang rivals planning to kill him. He had earlier coordinated the shooting of his rival named Plumpy Boss. Anyways, back to the evening of Denisha and her friends along with Damien. As the night went on, the group spent time around him, and by the end of the night, Denisha and her friends told their standby driver to leave them and go because Damien would drop them off. But when he dropped them off, Denisha did not get off. She decided to go home with Damien, which would end up being a big mistake and cost her her life. The driver later called to check if the girls were doing fine, but he got a shock when he was told Denisha went home with Damien. He instantly condemned the act, telling Denisha's friend that the man had a bounty on him and was being looked for by rival gangs. By the time the driver made calls, he found out that Damien's car was found involved in an accident. According to investigators, surveillance later showed that this man had been followed for hours while at the club. That means whoever was tracking him already had their eyes on him long before Denisha crossed paths with him. And that is what makes this case so tragic, because it suggests that the danger was already in motion, and she unknowingly stepped right into it. At some point after leaving the club, Denisha was in a vehicle with the man, traveling through the area. Then suddenly, gunfire. Authorities say the vehicle was ambushed and shot at. The attack caused the car to lose control and crash. When first responders arrived, it initially looked like a car accident. But once they got closer, they realized this was something much worse. Both Denisha and the man were found inside the vehicle. Neither survived. Police quickly determined that this was not random. This was a targeted hit. Investigators believe the man she was with was the intended target, possibly due to connections to criminal activity. Denisha, by all accounts, was not involved in any of that. She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. After the incident, police launched a full investigation. They reviewed surveillance footage, tracked movements from the club, and began identifying suspects connected to the attack. Authorities later confirmed that at least one person had been arrested, while others were still being sought. The case was treated as a double homicide, and officials made it clear that this was part of something larger than just a random act of violence. For Denisha's family, the loss was devastating. People judged her online, people bashed her for following a man she didn't know home. Her friend posted a video online telling people to not bash her.
That would be the perfect time to get on here and say something, because there is just too much victim blaming going on. No matter how y'all try to spin a story, no matter if y'all blaming me, y'all blaming her, whatever, it does not fucking matter. Y'all don't know me and y'all don't know her. And I'm trying to get on here and not curse as much, but y'all really got us fucked up. It doesn't matter however y'all feel, what coulda, shoulda, whatever. It doesn't matter. An innocent life was taken, and that fucking island don't want to do shit about it, because they're trying to save face for their tourists. It doesn't fucking matter. We want justice. Because y'all have an active fucking gang war going on over there between Sint Maarten and Trinidad. Y'all don't want people to fucking know about it. So all the victim blaming needs to stop. Because no matter what, we want fucking justice. And I don't even get on here and do shit like this, but y'all got my sister fucked up. And again, I'm trying not to curse. But stop. All we want is justice. For one, I'm not giving y'all a story time, but for one, them fucking people lied to us when we first got there. They told us that it was a car accident. Whole time they fucking knew my sister had got shot. They tried to make it seem like, oh, it was just an accident, whatever. If it was not for our driver, we would not know shit. We learned more from the locals than we did from the police. And still to this day, they're trying to keep us out the loop. They don't want to tell us shit. It was not until this story or whatever got some traction that they wanted to update their news site, call her mom, say, oh, we have this person in custody or whatever. But before that, it was fucking crickets from them. They were so nasty to us. When they told me and my girlfriend, they were so nasty. They had no sympathy, no nothing, no empathy, no nothing. They tell us the news, oh, she's been in an accident, and we, reacting, crying, whatever. And they're looking at us like we're fucking crazy, like, okay, y'all can't sit in here and do this. Y'all got to get the fuck out of my office. That's literally how they treated us, and that's how we felt. We was asking for answers for days. It was not until I went back the next day and asked them, was she shot? Because the fucking driver, our private driver, told us that. He told us everything. Everything we already knew before we got there what was up, but they did not want to tell us nothing. They wanted to lie and say it was a car accident to save fucking face for those tourists, because they did not want it to get out that an American innocent female had been murdered. All we want is justice for my sister. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I don't give a fuck how y'all want to turn a narrative on her and say that she could have did this, should have did this. It doesn't fucking matter. She was innocent and did not deserve that shit.
Friends and loved ones described her as vibrant, fun, and full of life. Someone who enjoyed being around people and making memories. And that is what makes this story so difficult, because it was not supposed to end this way. She was not part of any conflict. She was not the target. She was simply someone who crossed paths with the wrong person at the wrong time. They held a concert like going home party for her. This case also serves as a reminder of how quickly things can change. One decision, one moment, one encounter, and everything can shift in an instant. A normal night out turned into a fatal situation that no one in her group could have predicted. In the end, this is the story of Denisha Delancy, a young woman who traveled to Sint Maarten for a vacation and ended up losing her life in a targeted attack that was never meant for her. Her story is not just about what happened, but about how quickly life can be taken and how important it is to stay aware, even in places meant for enjoyment. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Denisha Delancy. May Denisha's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for innocent people caught in violent situations. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.